Yeah, guys, it's exactly what the title says. The end. I won't be making any more YouTube videos anymore. I won't be, making anything no more, especially on social media. I won't be making any videos no more on social media because frankly, I can't handle it, bro. It's too much stress. It's too much work, and I realize that I'm not built for this life. So, yeah, this is goodbye, and psych! Did you really think I was gonna say that? Did you really believe that I was gonna do that? You know what? I think as well, right? I think there were many of you who were happy when I said that. I think many of you were happy. I can see some of you smiling as well. Listen, bro, if I ever see you in real life, I'm knocking you out because why were you smiling, huh? You were smiling at me giving up. Okay. By the way, it was all a joke. No, it was not a joke. Take it seriously. Alright, did we get it, bro? We get it. Listen, bro, you've been talking way too much. You've been yapping way too much. Can we get back in the video? Okay, I'm sorry, beta. I'll get back in the video for you. Okay, bismillah. So, I was watching this video, right, on TikTok, Muhammad Hijab. Now, I love Muhammad Hijab. Bro, he's so knowledgeable and he's someone that everyone should watch if you want to learn more about Islam. So I was watching his video and he was talking about him having a convo with Dawah Man. Dawah Man's full name is Imran ibn Masood. And bro, the guy is the GOAT in the UK. He's the GOAT. He's intelligent, he's smart, and bro, he's rich. Right? Recently he became rich. And before he used to focus on, giving Islam and, inviting people to Islam in the UK. But then he slowly shifted his goal towards now making Muslims more financially independent. So that's who he is. I'm gonna put his channel on his face right now. So he was saying that they both, those two were having a convo about desires. He didn't go into like the specifics of it, but he said that Imran said something very beautiful. He said that if you want to control your desires, just set goals. Just set goals. And that clicked.
Absolutely. That's a great gesture. It's interesting. I saw Dawah Man recently. I don't know if you saw him. Dawah Man used to be do Dawah in the streets and stuff like that. Yeah. I saw him in Dubai. And I'm sure he'd mind me saying this, but he actually made a really, really excellent point. And he was like, about shahwat. We were talking about shahwat and desires and the same kind of topic as we're talking about today. And he made a really excellent point. He said, look, the best way to solve the issue of shahwat and desires and all this kind of stuff, he said, is to have goals. It really was I don't think he realized this is a very profound point. If you think about whatever it is that you've ever wanted to achieve in your life, whether it's jiu-jitsu, this, that, the other, kids, anything that you've ever thought was important and you wanted to achieve, you had to apply a degree of self-restriction.
And that also clicked with Muhammad Hijab. Because, listen, if you want to become, for example, the best in your field. No, you know what? Scratch that. If you want to become the best physically, you want to become shredded, have abs, look strong, look good. You want to have that. What do you have to sacrifice? Your desires. In the form of what? You want to eat the pizza, but you don't eat the pizza. You want to eat the burgers, but you don't eat the burgers. You want to drink the sugary drinks. You want to drink the ice cap. You want to eat the donuts. I know you want to do that. That's what you want to do, but you hold yourself back because you have a goal in your mind. You're like, I want to reach this goal. I'm not gonna let these little setbacks stop me. So what do? You put it under control and you drop kick it all the way to Africa. Khabib and his dad, Nurmagomedov and Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, they said something very beautiful. This was in Russia. This was like a couple of years ago. A reporter asked a Muslim, and a group of Muslims were around him, and this reporter asked, what do you do for Khabib so that you I don't know what it was. Wait, I'm messing. I'm flopping. Wait. He basically said, how do you make sure Khabib functions? Or how do you make sure he performs well in a fight? Do you send him away from his wife? Do you know what he's implying, right? He's implying, do you send him away from his wife? As in, that. So Khabib was like, and he put his head over on this side and he's like, yo, what the hell did I just hear? He got embarrassed. I would too. You're asking my dad, what do I do with my wife and does it affect my performance? That's embarrassing like crazy. So he asked that to him, and Abdul Manab, he's experienced. He's a dad and he's a professional. And the way he answers is beautiful. He says that before I send my, he says, no, wait. Let me think about it. He says, before my son fights, I send him away for 2 to 3 months in America. And I make him stay away from his wife and his kids, everyone. I make him stay away from this comfortable zone. That's what he said. What he basically means is, I'm not going to make my son comfortable. If he's comfortable and he's able to fulfill his desires with his wife, food and whatever, if he's able to fulfill that desire, then he's going to become comfortable. And when a comfortable man goes and he fights in the ring, where the other guy's hungry, where the other guy's disciplined, then bro, you're going to get knocked out. Bang, boom, finished. And that's very powerful. And you see some of the world's athletes do that. They control themselves because they have a goal. Ronaldo had the goal to become the greatest footballer of all time. He wanted to win the Ballon d'Or every single season. He remained disciplined. He trained hard every single day, focused on his nutrition. Maybe once or twice, but he barely cheated because he wanted to win. Only when he had kids and he got a wife, that now that he cheats a little bit here and there, but bro, the guy's 40, so who cares? But you see, this is not all that it is. It's not just about the goal. Why do you want to achieve that goal? Let's pick the same example like last time. You want to become the best in shape. You want to look amazing. You want to be shredded. You want to be strong. But if your why is, I want to look good for the girls, I want to look good so I can take off my shirt at the beach, then bro, your why is not strong enough. Your why is weak. Your why has no value. And then your how is going to be more difficult. The more weight your why has, the more easier the how becomes. If I want to become the best in shape physically, and my why is so that I can be strong for my family and so that I can look good for my wife, then my how becomes much easier. This is simple logic. Very simple. Maybe your why can also be, I want to train and become strong for Allah because I want to fulfill the rights of my body. Then the how becomes easy. Then these distractions become just noise and they don't affect you anymore. The important thing is, make sure whatever goal you have set in your mind, you're serious about it. And you want to and it's heavy. The weight is heavy. And then the how will become easier for you. I don't know if that helped you a lot, but I hope it did. But yeah. That's basically what I was trying to say. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.